Hello, this is Brant, Glad Hand Insurance Agency, former owner-operator. Let's talk PC. In truckers' world, that's not for politically correct. It's personal conveyance. As a hotshot driver, utilizing my truck for both work and personal use, I had to utilize personal conveyance quite a bit on my electronic log device, my ELD. But there's some gray areas, and so that's where there's always some uncertainty with it. And I'll kind of go through with my experience on this. So let's go through the penalties first. If you are caught in violation of your off-duty status, you will be placed out of service until that's corrected. So if you're in violation of your 10-hour workday, or your 11-hour drive time, your 14-hour workday, you're going to park out of service for 10 hours. If you're in violation of your reset, they're going to park you for 34 hours. What the sting is the fines that may be attached to it, and the fines can vary from a couple $100 up to as much as $11,000. So there is some sting to violation of the personal conveyance. Now, where I have advanced loads when utilizing personal conveyance, but the main thing is on my ELD, I documented everything when I did my pre-trips, my post-trips. Everything was always documented. If I was in traffic and traffic came to complete stop, I go to off-duty status, say, traffic, and just put traffic in there. That really came in handy. I had a lot of traffic issues getting through from Baltimore down through DC one time, and I traveled PC, personal conveyance, for 2.5 hours, just getting through all the traffic. And then south of DC, there's no truck parking anywhere to be had until you substantially get further out away from the city. But anytime I did have to advance load due to inclement weather or traffic conditions, I always sat for the 10-hour reset time. And everything was always documented. And never, as you know from prior videos, out of 3 years, I had 15 level 1 inspections. Not all the time do they check my ELD, but I say at least maybe 50 to 60% of the time. Sometimes they would upload it. A lot of times you just ask to look at my phone, go through it. But everything on my ELD was tremendously documented. So when I start my reset, I just place in there off-duty reset. And then the moment I put the truck into PC, I'd always place drop trailer, going to do laundry, restaurant, Walmart. But I always heavily documented on my reset time. When I was home on vacation or not working for a few days, I just say PC, home for 4 days. And I didn't do a whole lot with it that way. But I always document my ELD, everything on there that there's a change in status. I always did a documentation, and I've never had one time a level 1 inspection in Arkansas. The DOT officer, she mentioned that I had a lot of PC time, and I explained to her, sometimes you park remote and you got to drive 70 miles to go get dinner, and she was okay with it. I think as long as you explain everything on the ELD and you're not trying to advance the load out of the perimeter set that is standing for, I don't think you'll ever have a problem. I never did. No one's ever, other than that one time, even brought it up. And I utilized PC multiple times because of traffic and inclement weather, but never to advance a load. So if I did have to go to PC just to get to a safe area, I have been to some rest areas where there was no food, and I'd go on to another one from there, PC to the next place, and then to stay the 10 hours after that. So I did utilize PC to find better places, if the area wasn't safe or there wasn't food. Even if it's really noisy and a lot of truck traffic. But DOT has always been good to me on this, just documenting everything you ELD, and realize that if you do advance a load, you are doing outside the perimeters of what is designed for. There are some stiff financial penalties that may be associated with it. Again, this is Brant, Glad Hand Insurance Agency. If you get a moment, please visit my website. I'd love to partner up with you and help you out with any of your insurance needs. Thank you for your time.